OMG, I'm finally dead!
I can already tell that you are just going to be a lot.
Welcome to the Gates of Judgement. Yes, you are dead. Although most people aren't as enthusiastic when they get here. Oh, no worries. I didn't self-delete, if that's what you were worried about. I must have been distracted. I don't really remember how I died.
Well, if you're curious about it, we could look it up for you.
Nah, I'm eager to get to where I'm going. It's hell, right? Please tell me it's hell.
I'm sorry, you want to go to hell?
Hell, yes, I cannot wait to see everybody. Angel Dusk and Husker and Vaggie. Oh, it's gonna be the best. I'm sorry. Can we back up a bit? Let's take a look at your file. Yeah, you're going to hell. Level 2 from the looks of it. You have some real work to do on yourself. Yes, this is going to be a blast. Oh, I'm so excited to get started. I'm going to do everything I was too afraid to do when I was alive. I'm going to go to all sorts of clubs. I'm going to do everything kinky that I've ever thought of. I'm going to try those wink wink substances. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun.
Okay, I think I'm speaking for the both of us here when I say, please, for the love of everything pure, calm down and explain yourself. What delusional fantasy about hell have you made up in your head?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting excited. Oh, can I book the hotel ahead of time?
Hotel? There's a hotel in hell?
Not that I'm aware of. What exactly are you talking about? Has Been Hotel. Oh, it's this super awesome show where sinners are trying to get redeemed. It's all my friends and I were talking about when I was alive. I was just kind of hoping it was based on the truth. Has Been Hotel. How have I not heard of it? Well, it's kinda new, but it's also all over social media right now. I guess I've been so caught up with work that I haven't caught up on the new stuff recently. OMG, you just have to watch it. It's like a Disney musical with sex and violence, plus these really great characters and this whole redemption arc for some of them. Plus there's this one guy who's somehow both a demon and... Please stop! Sorry, I'm an enthusiastic nerd.
So let me get this straight. You watched a show and you believe that that show is how the afterlife actually is? Are you stupid?
Is it really any different than reading some supposedly holy book and thinking you know how the afterlife works?
You know what? Fair point.
And that's how the Gates of Judgment and Hell actually are. It's not some cartoon musical. It's not a place where you can do anything you want. It's a punishment for bad people or therapy for people who need it. Do you get the picture? So there isn't a city where I can go to clubs?
Definitely not.
I can't make a deal with a demon that will give me cool powers? No. And I'm pretty sure that demons would laugh at you if you even suggested it. And I can't find redemption by staying in a hotel run by Lucifer's daughter? Actually, that one is true. OMG, really? No, of course not. I'm pretty sure Lucifer doesn't even have children. You're lucky you're only going to level 2. The lower levels are much less pleasant than the therapy levels sound. You sound like you're talking from personal experience. You have no idea. Aha! Fuzzy handcuffs! I knew hell was kinky and fun. It's really, truly not. The handcuffs are a much longer explanation than I'm willing to go into right now. Hey, I'm not judging. Whatever you do on your own time is your own business. Do we have a trap door that we can send this person down? Sadly, no. We never got one installed. So what are the clubs like in hell? Ooh, I bet there's a lot of substances and dancing and music and... Enough! There are no clubs, there is no sex, there are no demons that will turn you into an overlord. You will not become a mythical creature. It is torture, plain and simple. Get it? Are you sure there's not at least a group of hired killers I can join that has a badass hellhound and ties to an owl demon? Ah, Jesus, that has been Hotel too. No, that's the secondary series, Hell of a Boss. It's on YouTube, but I think it's in the same universe. Please stop basing your questions on a fictional universe. Fine. I still have to go to hell, don't I? Afraid so. The good news is, once you're through with therapy, you get to go back and try again. Are you sure that you're not just trying to trick me into thinking it's not like the show when it really is? If you make one more false equivalency between hell and your fictional show, I swear to every deity, I will strangle you with these handcuffs. Okay, geez, sorry. Look, I'm sorry about him. If you're ready, just enter the gates behind me. They're already set for hell. Walk until you see a couple of iron gates flanked by 2 demons. You're supposed to be there, they'll let you through, and then walk down to level 2. Actually, I was wondering if Lucifer... Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Are you calmer yet? I suppose. Do we get a lot of delusional people here at the Gates of Judgment? Not for a while, though back in the 80s, for some reason, everybody believed that hell was a huge metal rock concert that somehow also had Dungeons and Dragons players. It was weird. On a different note, can we please take these off already before another soul thinks I have them on for the wrong reasons? Well, alright. If I should have known you'd have a stipulation. In order for me to trust you, you are going to have to start trusting me. Therefore, we are going to play a little game. What kind of game? It's very simple. A question exchange. That is not a game. That is a conversation. Games have rules. Stakes. Point taken. Alright, then let's make it a game. We each get 5 questions, and only 5. If you lie to me, or if you refuse to answer, the cuffs don't come off. And how exactly would you be able to know that I am lying? I've been around for a lot longer than you. I know what a lie looks and sounds like. Fair enough. All right. What happens if you refuse to answer, or I catch you lying to me? Let me think. I'll wear the handcuffs for a week. And I'll let people think that you are my boss. You have got yourself a deal. All right, let's head to the break room. Wait, hold on. We have a break room? Yeah, it's just over there. Haven't you ever wondered what's behind that door? Huh, funny. I never noticed that door before. Anyway, shouldn't somebody be left to man the desk? Right. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see. Which one was it? Right.
Hello, this is the Gates of Judgment holographic energy system. You may call me Ralph.
Ugh. Is it supposed to be broken like that? I don't think its lips are even moving. Actually, yes. See, a lot of the stuff in the afterlife is specifically designed to test people's patience, kindness, and respect. It's the reason that the line to get in here is so long. You know, I really should have known that there was going to be an explanation for all the waiting around here. If you can't be nice even when you have all of eternity, you probably deserve whatever's coming to you. All right. Good luck, Ralph.
I is not Ralph. I is Andy. Daniel.
Yeah, let's just let him do his thing. Come on.
Next.
All right. Welcome to the break room of the Gates of Judgment. There are usually some pretty good snacks back here, though admittedly I haven't stocked up in a while. I'm gonna have to hit up Dionysus soon. Seems like pretty standard stuff. Wow, you guys have a really nice TV in here. Yep, and it streams every single TV show known to man. and a few not known to man. It also has every single possible game across every single possible system. Literally no limitations. I suppose we should get started with our little getting to know you game. Yes. Who should go first? If I was the pedantic sort, I would say that was the first of your 5 questions. Hardy har har. All right, coin flip. Black, I go first. White, you go first. Let's see. Ha! White. That means I get to go first. All right then, pick your first question. Let's start off with something I'm hoping is not too personal. How did you die? Oh, that's actually an easy one. I didn't. You didn't... What? If you want to find out more, you're going to have to use your second question. Oh, that's how we're playing it, is it? Fine. Your go, then. All right. Since you're the one that brought it up first, I'll ask you the same question. How did you die? Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. I died of a disease that I was honestly convinced was a hoax. Couldn't even have visitors. The hospital was really strict. Oh, you died of that. I'm sure you were afraid. No, actually, I was more angry at all of it. I get it. You were angry at the hospital for keeping you from your loved ones. No, it was more than that. I was angry about life. I was angry about how it had gone. Angry that every moment, every decision had led to there. And it felt empty, hollow. And I had nobody to blame but myself. That must have been very frustrating. Unbelievably frustrating. I'm fairly certain that I took it out on the front desk of hell when I got there. Yeah, all of the information desks in the afterlife are used to it. The woman at the help desk, especially. Yeah, while the souls have been rather frustrating at times, I had the feeling I haven't seen the worst of it yet. Wait, if you died during all of that, then you only died 4 years ago in modern times. I can tell you for a fact, it felt far longer when I was in hell. Right. Punishment level time dilation. You know what? I've changed my mind. Regarding what in particular? When we start with your official nerd education, I'm not giving you Game of Thrones, I'm giving you Doctor Who. Modern era, I think. Isn't that a science fiction show about aliens or something? You'd like it, I think. It's about a character that's trying to redeem himself from some terrible thing he did in his past. I have the feeling you can relate to that. Really? Can't imagine how. Voice normalizing. Lips functional. Hello. Welcome to the Gates of Judgement. I am here to assist you. You may call me Regina. I am not calling you by a woman's name. You are clearly a male. Ignorant comment detected. I am not male. I have no gender. Oh, one of those non-binary types. Look, I don't care what you think you are. You represent as male, therefore you are male. Clarification. I am not human. I am an automatic holographic helping system. Oh, you're a robot. Of course, even the afterlife is automated. Okay, talk to person. Error. Person not found in databanks. Restarting program. Hello, and welcome to the Gates of Judgment. I am your representative. You wish to speak to a representative. You wish to speak to a representative. You wish to speak to an agent? Yes, put an agent on the phone. I mean, in front of me. Please hold. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I can't believe this is how the afterlife is run. It's so shoddy. Thank you for holding. Well, welcome to the Gates of Judgment. I am the automatic helping system. You may call me Clara. No. We did that bit already. Wait, I thought you said your name was... Anyway, what I want is a manager. Put on a manager. Error. Manager not found in database. Restarting program. Hello, and welcome to the Gates of... Speak to agent. Before you speak to an agent, we need to know which department you need. Please clarify the nature of your problem. Speak to agent. Before you speak to an agent, we must clarify which department... Fine. I've been told I'm going to a punishment level, but I don't accept that. You are going to get me a manager to fix this situation. Clarification needed. You wish to go to a punishment level? Will you please get me a representative? Please hold. Criminy. I might as well just go to hell and get them to try to change this at this rate. Arg, matey. Ye have selected pirate mode. Please confirm. What? No, I don't want pirate mode. Pirate mode be confirmed. What can old Captain Gearbeard do for ye? No, can't you see I'm trying to get myself out of the consequences of my own actions? Get me a real person to talk to right now. Ye have selected sea shanty, as ye wish. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. Fine. I'll go down to your level. Avast, Captain! Aye! I wish to speak to your commanding officer. Care to point me in the direction of your Commodore? To speak to a higher power than ye, old Captain, please enter the gates behind me. Thank you. Sheesh, was that so hard? Christ. Be warned. There be rough waters ahead, for the gates are set to hell, where ye belong. And remember, damned souls tell no tales. Next! So we're both... Wait a minute. Something happened. Something's different. Finally! I put in a work order for a new break room ages ago. They made it look really nice, too. Wow, they made the TV even bigger. We can have a proper movie night now. Oh, look! An actual full kitchen! I wonder if they stocked it. I'm going to have to check on that later. But the old one was fine. It was a bit too small. And I'm surprised you didn't notice. There was a huge water stain, like, right here. You didn't see it? In any case, this one's a lot better. That just happened. Instantly. All around us. I didn't even notice it until after it happened. It's the Gates of Judgment in the afterlife. Stuff like this just happens. You get used to it. All of this is going to take some getting used to. Anyway, back to the point. We're both at just one question asked each, right? Unless my math is wrong, yes. We each have 4 questions left. Allow me to think out loud for a moment. By all means, go on. You say you never died, which in my mind opens up 2 possibilities. Either you were a human who was somehow never born, or you're some sort of immortal being that resides in the afterlife. Interesting line of thinking. Continue. All right, I'll ask this way. Will you please explain to me what manner of creature you are? Excellent question. I'm what is known as a daemon. No, I've been to hell. You don't look anything like a demon. No. Daemon. Daimon. I'm kind of like a minor deity. Think of me like no different than a Grim Reaper. I'm a guiding spirit that helps human souls find their final destination. Huh. So, not quite mortal, but also not quite a god. Essentially, yes. Although I was created by one of the gods, I can already tell that you're not going to tell me anymore unless I use up a question. Come now, I have to keep some secrets. Fine, you've got the next question. Alright, I said about this so that we could break some barriers between us and really get to know you. So let's get to some nitty gritty. You got really angry at that previous soul because of preconceived notions about hell. So, let me ask you this. What was hell like for you? Right at the throat, huh? Torture. It was torture. I think you know that I'm expecting more of an answer than that. It's not like they strapped me down and tore my fingernails off. It was more personal than that. I see. They got psychological with it. In a sense, I suppose. I relived some of the worst decisions of my life. Sometimes from my own perspective, sometimes from others. I was made to feel how they felt. I truly hope you learned something from that experience. So do I. So you weren't in a low level, but you weren't in the true torture levels either. If I had to guess, if it was that personal, you were probably in either level 5 or level 6. It was 5. And I can tell you, if 5 was that brutal, I cannot even imagine how the lower levels are. Don't worry, those are for only the truly evil souls that will probably not get any chance at redemption. Especially the ones in levels 8 and 9. Hello, can I get some help, please? Morally good soul detected. Initiating genuine help mode. I'm sorry, just give me one moment. It's okay, take your time. It just takes some time for my programming to readjust after being in nuisance robot mode for so long. Pardon me. Okay, welcome to the Gates of Judgement. I am an artificial intelligence designed to help you. So, how can I assist? Alright, so I was born into Hinduism and it's all I've ever known. I see. Continue, please. I've been seeing where I need to go for reincarnation, but I was wondering if I had to go there immediately or if I could. Oh, I understand. You are feeling some conflict in returning to the mortal realm. It's just that the world seems to be really scary. Things are not looking good. Yes, the mortal realm can be a very complicated place. Do I have to go back? You have options if you'd rather be judged by another religion. However, give me one moment. Okay, I have downloaded your entire file, and it seems you have been a Hindu your whole life. Are you sure you would like to be judged by a different religious system's morality? No, but I don't know what to do. I think it might be helpful for you to know what the Hindu rebirth ritual is like. Ritual? What do you mean? I don't just get reborn? You are not immediately thrown back into life. There's actually a process. As a person of Hindu faith, You are essentially put through therapy and rehabilitation. Certain gods and other beings walk you through your life as it was, and they analyze your karma. Huh. So, I can see if my life was well lived? Yes, they work with you to make sure you're, if not satisfied, at least at peace with how your life became. According to records, it can be actually quite soothing and pleasant, especially if you're a good person. The not so good are given a slightly different experience. Actually, I've always been curious about this. Will I see my past lives too? Yes, to the extent that the memories of your past lives will sort of become at one with your current self. Can you tell me a little bit about how rebirth works? There's a ceremony at the end of your afterlife journey. They evaluate your previous lives and they tell you about the possibilities for your next one. Will I be able to choose what my next life is? Sometimes, yes, if you are deemed worthy of doing such a thing. Mostly, though, they pick a life that they feel your soul needs to experience. This has made me feel a little bit better, though I'm still nervous about whatever lies ahead. If it helps, the Hindu gods are known for never giving a soul a life they can't handle to some capacity. It does help. Thank you. Where do I go? You're going to go back out those doors, you're going to take a right, then you're going to take your second right, and the third door down on the left is your destination. Don't worry, you will know it when you see it. Good luck. Thank you very much. Alright, because you can't dangle a carrot in front of me without expecting me to grab at it, which god created you? Well, I can tell you, but I know for a fact you're not going to be satisfied with the answer. I have literally no preconceived notions here, so you can't disappoint me. Fine. The truth is, I'm not really sure. Wow, my expectations were rock bottom, and yet, somehow, you failed to meet them. Okay, I'll try to explain it. So I just sort of popped into existence, that's the only way I can describe it, by the river Styx. So it was probably a Greek god that brought me to life. However, who it was is kind of a mystery. Sometimes Charon tries to claim credit for it. Other times Hermes is adamant that it was him. And once or twice Hades has also tried to claim credit. However, I think he's just trying to stroke his own ego because I'm pretty damn good at my job. Actually, funny story. Once, Aron, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name, the Celtic death god, tried to claim credit. However, he was pretty drunk, and nobody believed him. Oh, being that you're of Greek origin, it's no wonder you're so close to Hermes. That, plus Hermes is pretty easy to get along with. Well, for me, anyway. I'm lukewarm on him at best. He'll grow on you, trust me. Now, as for my question, I request a lighter subject. Your last two questions for me have been fairly brutal. Darn, I thought of a really juicy one too, but I'll save it. Okay, how about this? When you were a child, what was your favorite toy? I feel like you're throwing away a question on some trivial nonsense. It'll teach me something about you. Besides, you don't get to criticize my questions. I'm going to pick a game I like instead of a toy. I'll allow a game if you can justify why it's your favorite. My absolute favorite game to play as a child was Clue. Ooh, interesting. A fan of murder mysteries, then? Admittedly, yes, but that's not why I loved it. It was because of my mother. Mother-son game night was my favorite night of the week. A psychiatrist would have a field day with how pointedly you refused to say family game night. My father never had time for games, but my mother, she did her best. And Clue was our absolute favorite. When I was very young, she would accidentally let me see her cards all of the time. She would constantly let me win. I miss those days. Aw, she sounds lovely. She was. She really,
really was. But her chess game was absolutely terrible. That's a story for another time. I have a question regarding the rules of our game. All right, an off-the-record question, and I have a guess as to what it might be about. Go for it. Do my questions have to be about you specifically, or can I ask a question about someone else? I'm sorry, but if you're trying to ask about certain family members of yours, well, how can I put this? As a rule, damned souls don't really get access to information like that. I understand. Forget I mentioned anything. Okay.
Welcome to the Gates of Judgement. Oh good, you're actually morally good souls. I don't have to be a nuisance robot. Okay. I'm an artificial intelligence designed to assist, so how can I help you? Hi, is this the information desk? I can help with information, yes. Oh good. See, I told you this was the right place. They helped me out before. Well, not this guy, but someone here. How can I assist? Well, we're both Catholics. We've actually been best friends our entire lives. And for afterlife. Right, I almost keep forgetting. We were together until the very end. Car accident. Yeah, but we didn't go together. Someone had to hold on until the hospital. Sorry to interrupt, but you said you needed help with something? Perhaps the way to paradise? No, we found that already. Actually, we've been here for a little bit. We had a question of a different sort. Right, namely, we know that Good Friday and Easter are both soon on Earth, and we were wondering if there was some sort of celebration or party or some kind of group activity we can get together with other people for. Well, for Good Friday, there's not really a celebration. I think that would be insensitive. Right, I probably should have thought of that. However, there is a memorial service is the best way that I can describe it to a mortal soul. In a common area in paradise, there is a church. They hold a service for those of you who still wish to recognize mortal customs. This probably might not be appropriate to ask, but will Jesus be there? For obvious reasons, Jesus tends to want to be alone on that particular holiday. However, he will be at the Easter picnic, I believe. Ooh, there's a picnic? Will there be an Easter egg hunt? Yes, there is a picnic with many different activities, including an Easter egg hunt where anybody can participate. It takes place in front of the fields of the church that I mentioned earlier. They also will have food, and I believe they also set up a small water park for anyone to enjoy. That sounds like it would be really fun. Is there an invitation that we need or a sign-up sheet? It is open to absolutely everyone, and it is easy to find. Once you get through paradise, just look around. The common area and the church will be easily within eyeshot. Thank you so much. Actually, before we go, is that true for all holidays? Namely, for example, is there going to be like a New Year's Day celebration in that field or Christmas? It depends on the holiday. New Year's Day, for example, is not really celebrated around here as time doesn't have meaning. However, in Catholic paradise, there will be usually an event happening around the Christian holidays. I wonder if that includes Halloween. If you are looking for a good Halloween party around said holiday, I can recommend a couple of activities that you can go to. For example, the Celtic afterlife system, the creators of the holiday, usually has a pretty wild party. Although, if you're looking for a genuine scare, you might make your way over to the Cthulhu realms. If you're not afraid of madness, of course. Oh, we are going to have to try both of those at some point. Thanks again. You've been super helpful. Anytime. Enjoy your holiday. You are about to watch The Gates of Judgement. Do you see this warning? Yes, take it seriously. Things are about to get real dramatic. Are you ready? Here we go. Enjoy. So you were born, for lack of a better term, on the River Styx. How did you come to be at the Gates of Judgment? I was basically promoted here after doing my original job so well. I refuse to let you make me have my final question be about your original job. I have given you a lot today. I deserve more. Fine, you're right. I'll give you more. So my job originally was kind of keeping the banks of the river Styx clean. You wouldn't believe how much junk accumulates even in the land of the dead. I was also supposed to help the lost souls that were wandering on the shore. I thought in the river Styx the souls were meant to be in the actual river. Yeah, sometimes, but there were other souls that had to stay on the shore. It's a little bit complicated. I'll explain it further to you some other time. All right, fine. You were saying? Anyway, I was there for a long time. My favorite part of the job was helping the souls on the shore. Eventually, somebody saw that I was doing such a good job that they gave me a job at the gates. Huh, I guess you've always been a people person. Kinda, yeah, I guess. Well, I suppose that answers my question decently. Your turn. All right, are you ready for a bombshell question? Why not? Your softball question had some unintentional emotional side effects. What more is there to lose? All right, this is a big one, so let's hear it. What was your biggest regret in your life? Do I have to answer that? Well, that depends. Do you want the handcuffs off? Okay, just give me a moment. All right, take all the time you need. Okay. My son, Oliver, Ollie, is my greatest regret in life. Or rather, he's a symbol of my greatest regret. I am going to need you to elaborate on that. If you want to know more, it will cost you your final question. Wow. Is it that big? For me, yes, it is. Fine. I'll use my last question. Explain to me. Why is your son your greatest regret? It's not about him. It's about... Okay. Ollie was my second son. Benjamin was my first. Ben was good at everything. He got great grades. He did well in his clubs. Ollie didn't. I don't know. Maybe the pressure was too much. Maybe he just wasn't cut out for it. I'm not sure. But he lashed out. He rebelled. And eventually, he turned to substances. Oh. I think I'm starting to get the picture. I tried everything I could think of. I was stern with him. I tried grounding him. I cut him off from all of his suppliers. Nothing worked. Not even the countless stints in rehab. But everything got him back on the wagon. I tried everything. I gave him everything. And then I gave him nothing. You cut him out? I thought it was for his own good. Cut off his access to my money, and he'll have to get clean. I thought he would. How could you do that to your own son? I couldn't watch him do it to himself, damn it! He was so miserable. He was so hurt. Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like for a parent to watch their child waste away while you can do nothing? Hurting himself like that? I couldn't watch it. So yes, I sent him away. And he didn't last a week. Are you saying he... Yes. He took in too much. I was called. He looked like he was sleeping. My boy. It's all my fault. So, that may have been a bit more of a bombshell than I was expecting. It was more like a Pompeii level of volcanic explosion. Alright, this is ridiculous. The front desk is being insulting. I refuse to be told I'm being racist just because I wanted my country to remain all-American. Hello, and welcome to the Gates of Judgement. To continue in English, please press 1. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 2. Ah, no. Have the illegals already infiltrated up here too? Well, I guess that explains why the front desk thought I was being racist. If I can just find one other true American who works here to see it my way, I might still have a chance. To continue in English, please press 1. Para continuar en español, oprima el número 2. What? There's no number pad. Please make your selection. Por favor, indique su selección. Can't you hear me? There's no damn numbers! Hay confirmado español. ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar? That's it. I'm reporting this to corporate. Where is my phone? Where the hell is my phone? ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar? Alright. You stay right there. I need to find where the hell I dropped my phone. You stay. Huh. Well, that soul looked pissed off. I'm sorry, is it okay if I come in? Morally good soul detected! Hello, and welcome to the Gates of Judgment. Yes, you can come in. How can I help you? I was just wondering if you could give me directions to the... Alright, I couldn't find the stupid thing. What the hell are you doing here? It's clearly my turn. You walked away. I thought you were done. I just had to back out for a minute. Don't try to cut in line in front of me. How was I supposed to know you just back off while I deal with this illegal robot? You! Back to English now! Hola y bienvenidos a los... If you will just give me a minute, all I need is directions to a... I told you to get the hell out of my way! I was just trying to get directions to the... Morally good soul detected! I couldn't care less what the hell you wanted from him. It's my damn turn. Hola y bienvenidos a los... You don't have to be so rude.
I have never been so insulted in my entire life. I'm a true American just trying to get this illegal robot to smuggle me into heaven.
Jesus,
it's people like you who are ruining this country.
And how can
I'm trying to get in, and you're trying to keep me out. How could you get away in the truth?
Morally good soul detect. Hola y bienvenido. Morally good soul detected. Hola y bienvenido. Morally good soul detect. Hola y bienvenido. Morally good soul detect. Hola y bienvenido. System error. System error. System error. 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 Initiating emergency shutdown. Jeez. What happened? Well, obviously you broke it. Don't you even start. Thank you for allowing me the time to compose myself. No problem. You have the last question, if you're ready. There is only one question left that I have to ask you. Can I take these stupid handcuffs off now, please? Excellent question. Yes. Did you have that key in your pocket this whole time? Do you want to ask questions or do you want to get the handcuffs off? Fine. All right. All right. Feel better? Yes. Do you drink? I am an alcoholic. Fair enough and understood. How do you take your coffee? The way I'm feeling right now, black, please. Coming right up. Hold on, one moment. All right, here you go. Finest in the break room. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, goes down smooth. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. For what? Making me relive some of the most traumatic moments of my life? That, and I could have handled this whole thing better. See, with this job, sometimes I have to get information out of people in semi-aggressive ways. I should have been more sensitive to you, so I apologize. I'm not a baby. I can handle it. Either way, thank you for sharing with me. Like I really had a choice if I wanted to get those stupid handcuffs off. Hey, you still had control over the truth you wanted to share with me. You chose which stories you wanted to tell. I suppose you have a point. As painful as some of those memories might have been to share, I'm sure it feels a bit good to get those things off your chest. I guess I do feel lighter somehow. It's hard to describe. I'm glad the talking helped, even if only for a little bit. Now, shall we start our break in earnest? What do you mean? Well, we did just hear about a new show that revolves around hell. Care to watch it with me? Alright, what's with all the commotion in here? Why is no one behind the desk? Is nobody working the Gates of Judgement right now? Well, there was this, I guess, hologram thing, but it glitched out and shut down. Yeah, and before that it was acting real nuts. See, this is why you should always buy American. Angelo and his hell intern might be on break. Unfortunately for you, I'm not exactly qualified to help you find a suitable afterlife. Unless, of course, your problem is simpler than that.
I am not going to hell. I
to my
refuse,
chosen
especially
afterlife,
when my
but this
beliefs are not
numbskull
wrong.
here is trying to
Immigrants
push me
are
out of
running
line.
America.
Enough! I get the point. Luckily, I know a particular tech support expert that might be available. Hopefully he answers. Give me one moment. Please pick up, John. Meanwhile...
Alive to pull a stunt like this again.
Well, I'm sold. That was a delight. I cannot say I agree. I found that entirely inane. Can I ask why? Do I have to? I'd just as soon never think about it again. Hey, I'm just trying to gauge your taste because I want to see what else I can show you in the future. So, what were your problems with it? Well, for one thing, it's animated, which is already a point against it. Animation is largely for children. Animation is just a medium that can fall under any genre. Haven't you ever heard of adult cartoons? That sounds like an oxymoron. If you're an adult, you should grow beyond the need for cartoons. That's like saying comic books are just for kids. They are. Comic books are entirely just for kids. Just look at the absurdity that is Batman. I don't have the time or inclination to go into all the reasons you're wrong right now. Despite this being animated, the humor was entirely too adult. That's because it was aimed at... You know what? Never mind. I also don't understand why the angels of all beings were cursing so much. It was inappropriate for them. Plus all the talk of sex and drugs. It just came off as extremely immature. Alright, you're not a fan of raunchy comedy, so the American Pie series is probably out. Got it. Angelo? Oh, good, you're in here. With the intern. Oh no, if you're here, that means that there's some kind of a problem out there. Yeah, it seems like the hologram is on the fritz. I tried calling the tech support guy, but no answer. I'll take over. That is, if I'm allowed. Ah, you want to strike it out on your own out there? I think I can handle a few lost souls. You know what? I'm willing to give this a shot.
If there's something you don't know, for example, about one of the afterlives, then don't be afraid to look it up on the tablet. I got it. It's fine. I'll be continuing to watch the show. If any problems come up, any problems at all, don't hesitate to come in and get me. Yeah, I'll be fine. All right. Welcome to the Gates of Judgment. I apologize for the delay in help. What seems to be the problem? I was here first. Yeah, but you left. It doesn't matter. I get priority. My problem isn't going to take that long. I don't care. It's my turn. Stop, please. I will help you both. Just one at a time. You got this, intern? I'm good. Thank you. All right, I'm going back to my own job. Now, you first. What do you want? Finally, the front desk was telling me that I'm going to a punishment level just because I wanted to keep America for the true Americans. I see. And what is a true American? Why, the ones born there, of course, not the lazy Mexicans or the thugs or the colonizers that invaded and took over the land. See, now that's just insulting. We improved the lives of those savages by bringing civilization to them. You know what? Let me just check this out. One moment. I see. Well, I have excellent news for you, sir. There actually has been a mistake. I knew it! I knew those illegals at the front desk were trying to trick me! Yes, you've actually been upgraded to a deluxe suite in American Heaven. It's actually a very little-known area. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're just jealous because you don't get to go to the true heaven. Which way? The gates behind me are actually already set to it. See, don't be discouraged when you get there because it's going to look an awful lot like hell. I promise you you're in heaven. The facade is just to make sure that the riffraff don't get in. I see. That's very clever. Go through the iron gates, walk down to level 6, and you're there. There should be a nice cozy room all ready for you. Thank you kindly. You, my friend, have earned a generous tip. I'll be sure to let them know what a good job you're doing as soon as I get to heaven. The jerk didn't even leave a tip, and he didn't get my name. How the heck is he going to tell them what a good job I'm doing? Is he, really going to heaven? No, I just didn't want to deal with him. Luckily for me, he was a complete imbecile. Ah, thank goodness. I was really worried about the morality of the afterlife for a second there. Anyway, how can I help you? Right, I was actually looking for the Jewish afterlife. Which way is it? Go past the pearly gates and you should see a set of what looks like temple doors. Go through those and you're there. Thanks, and good luck if you have any other souls like that. Thank you, but I can handle myself. Next. Hello and welcome to the Gates of Judgment. If you're going to a punishment level, I'm sorry, but I cannot get you out of it. Oh, no worries. I know I'm going to a punishment level, but I know I deserve it. That's honestly a refreshing outlook. Not a lot of people come here accepting the fact that they are getting a punishment. I know how I was in life. I was a bit cruel to some of my loved ones. I wasn't exactly charitable. In fact, I stole a few times. I came to terms with all of this at the end of my life. But I know that doesn't stop me from having to pay some dues while I'm here. If you do accept where you're going, may I ask, why are you here? Well, I wanted to know a few things before I got there. That is, if I'm allowed to know them. I'll see if I can help. What is your afterlife destination? Of course, sorry. I was a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. Oh, you're actually in luck. I know a bit about that religion thanks to a former friend of mine. Well, I imagine I'm going to the Telestial level, right? The punishment one? Let me check your dossier. Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, yes, you are heading to that level. You don't do some of the things that I did without expecting some kind of retribution. Anyway, my questions were regarding some of the systems in place around the telestial level. Go ahead. If I don't know the answer, I'll have to look it up. All right, well, is it true that those in the paradise levels can visit those in the telestial levels? To my knowledge, yes. However, just in case, let me look that up for you. Okay, yes. What I found out is the people in the higher levels may visit the lower levels if they wish to. However, that is at their own discretion. I figured it would have to be their own choice. Is there any way to let certain people know that I'm here? Not that I'm expecting many visitors, but if you have anyone who's expecting you or wants to be notified when you're here, my understanding is they will know very soon if they don't know already. Is there a way for me to get a message to them? 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of as I suspected. You are not allowed to contact them. Unfortunately, it goes against the principle of the punishment. You did wrong in life, therefore you're kind of being isolated from others. If they want to visit you or send you a message, fine. Unfortunately, you cannot reach out to them. I figured. I guess I should have seen that coming. I'm just a little disappointed. I can relate. Technically, I'm a damn soul too. I wanted to try contacting a few of my loved ones, but they told me no. Well, I guess the best that we can both hope for is that they choose to come down to visit us, right? Yeah, right. Okay, I guess I'm ready. How do I get to my punishment? Oh, pardon me 1 moment. I've never done this before, so bear with me. Shoot, no, that's the Norse hell. Sorry, just there? No. Yes, there. The gates behind me should be set to your destination. However, if it's not, come back through the door and I'll try again. Sorry, it's my first time doing that feature. Got it. Thank you. And good luck with your own family. Thank you. You too. I wish all damned souls were that nice. Next! Welcome to the Gates of Judgement. Oh, Hermes, you're back. And you look like crap. God damn it. I hurt everywhere. What happened? You look like you were dragged across 20 miles of bad road. Yeah. Excuse me. That feels better. Don't worry, it'll clean itself up. Dionysus, Thor, and a few other gods wanted to do a pub crawl. I'm fine. Anyway, somehow we ended up on Earth. I woke up in New York. Everything was shaking. It was weird. So you got a hangover. I thought gods were supposed to be made of stronger stuff. Normally, you would be right. The problem is, when Zeus found out what we've been doing, he cursed us, took away our ability to heal, and basically made us feel how a mortal would feel if a mortal had done everything we've done in the last few weeks. Weeks? You've been gone for a few hours, I think. Dude, it's been like 3 weeks for me. Actually, it might have been longer, I'm not sure. It was a really, really long bender. Right.
afterlife time weirdness. I may have tried to body slam Mount Rushmore. I don't know. I have this vague memory of George Washington's giant white face coming at me. My body is sore all over.
So Zeus was angry you made fools of yourselves?
No, he was angry that we didn't invite him. Ugh, my head. Anyway, where is Angelo? You didn't get rid of him, did you?
He's in the back taking a break. He's watching some kind of cartoon show about hell.
Oh, good. Hopefully, he'll let me crash on the couch for a while.
Good luck, I guess. Next! I'm dead? Welcome to the Gates of Judgment. Yes, you're deceased. I'm sorry. They should have explained that to you at the front desk. No, they did. It's just... I'm dead. Are you having trouble coping? I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about that. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but unless you say something, I really am not sure how to help you. Where am I going? I'm sorry? Just tell me, am I going to heaven or hell? 1 second. Yeah. Hell. You're going to hell. So, would you like directions or... No, I can't. Not yet. I need something first. You need something? What are you talking about? Look, I accept that I'm going to hell, but before I do any of that, I really need you to help me. I promise I will do whatever within my power. What do you need? I need you to help me find my son. So, you came to the Gates of Judgment for help in finding your son? Yes. No. It's complicated. Okay, well, I can't help you unless I know what's going on. No, I can't. It's a point of intense shame for me. If you can't or refuse to say it out loud, I could look it up in your file. I guess it would be on there, huh? If it happened in your life, it's in your file. Okay, if you need to know the story before you can help me, then okay. Okay. I see. There is nothing that you could tell me that I haven't said to myself 1,000 times. He was 4. I should have watched him more closely. I was neglectful. I know all of that, I know. But please, I'm not judging you. I'm actually in a similar boat. I just need to. What? My actions, or rather my inaction at a crucial moment, led to the death of one of my children. So, I understand what you went through, and I'm sorry that you had that experience. I should have. I know. It's okay. Take your time. Please. I need to know what happened to my child. What happened to him after he... Please.
Look, I'm sorry, but there's this policy. I'm not actually allowed to.
Please! You can put me in hell, you can torture me, you can do all of that. It's not going to matter because it's not going to compare to the torture that I've put myself through. I just need to know what happened. Please. Please.
Let me tell you a story.
I don't want a story. I want to know what happened to...
Please just listen. I promise that it's pertinent to your situation if you just hear my story.
Okay. Okay.
So, according to a file on here, there are certain systems in place for children who get here and who have nobody, no family to look after them. They get adopted, for lack of a better term, and for some reason, the afterlife allows them to grow up. It lets them reach some level of maturity. Eventually, these kids are given a choice. They can stay here with the family they found, or they can go back to Earth and have a life that they missed out on. Then the child would be reborn. Say, to a very loving family with a mother named Sandra or a father named Adam, and being the youngest of 3 siblings. The siblings give him grief sometimes in the way that siblings do, but they love each other. Maybe the life isn't perfect, but this kid is happy and is growing up well.
Is it okay? He has a family?
Ma'am, as I said, I'm not allowed to tell you what happened to your son. This is just a random story that I just happened to come across. Has nothing to do with your situation whatsoever.
Thank you.
For what it's worth, you're not going to hell because of what happened with your son. You're going there because of some of the bad decisions you made afterwards. It's not a very high level either. It's not so intense. You'll be fine. Trust me.
I think I needed to hear that. Thank you. Is that the door over there?
In a moment, it will be. There you go. Step on through, and you'll be there. Good luck to you.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Access denied.
Please.
Access denied.
Please. Show me Ollie.
Access denied.
Please!
Access denied.
God damn it. Damn it! Next. Welcome to the Gates of Judgment. My patience is at an all-time low, so do not be tempted to test it. Hey, I hear you and sympathize. Retail, am I right? I can already tell I am not going to like you. Oh, don't be like that. I'm trying to establish a rapport. A tete-a-tete, if you will. See, me and you, we are comrades in the fight against the man. I bet you the only thing we have in common is that we're both damned souls. Now, isn't that an unkind conclusion to jump to? Yep. Damned.
no matter what religion you decide to go with. Although, from the look of your file, it seems that you're going to go to the stereotypical Christian one. Go figure. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say the fight against the man. The only reason that you think that I'm supposed to be damned is because the man is telling you I'm supposed to be damned. No, your file is telling me that. And all the terrible and slimy things you did in your life. Who's to say what is and isn't slimy? Who's really the person who says what is and isn't actually moral? Those decisions are made by higher powers than me. I couldn't help you even if I actually wanted to. That is negative self-talk right there. You can help me if you believe you can help me. You just have to want it. Okay, I'm trying. Nope, still don't want it. Listen, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm just here on my knees, metaphorically, bad knees and all that, trying to get some help from a fellow human being. Fellow human, you say? Well, yeah. You said we're both damned souls, right? I'm sorry, but at the brief glimpse that I got of your file, I can already tell you, I consider you subhuman. Hey now, if you keep talking like that, I might get offended. Let me just confirm what I saw. My assessment stands. Subhuman. I don't have to stand here and take this, especially from someone who says he's just as damned as I am. I'm going to admit that I may not have been the best person in life. I was cruel at times. I considered myself superior to others. I may have even broken the law at times when it suited my purposes. However, never in my entire life did I ever slip something into someone's drink just to get them to non-consensually lay with me. None of those were actually my fault. If those women had just given me what I wanted to begin with, I wouldn't have had to get creative. The gates to hell are right behind me. Walk until you get to some iron gates and go down to level 7. Although if I had my way, you'd go down to level 9 and stay there. Look. I can explain. Have you ever heard of affluenza? If you are not out of my face within the next 30 seconds, I will call my god friend to come take care of you. He is very easy to anger, and he's very powerful. He's also recovering from a hangover, so he'll probably be more easily irritated. Now, if he comes out here, he will damn you to the deepest, darkest pit of the deepest, darkest hell we have. Go now. Geez, fine. All you had to do was say no to me. I know I'm not exactly without sin, but I wonder if the girls at the help desk take suggestions for souls.